We all have goals in life. And every day that you wake up is a chance to get closer and closer towards that goal. You don't have the time that you think you have. One day you're gonna wake up and you're 20. One day you're gonna wake up and then you're 30. One day you're gonna wake up and you're 40, and you have 3 kids with a wife. So you don't have the time that you think you have. You must act while you have time. The time that you think you have, it will fly past. So you got to realize that every day that you wake up is a test to get closer and closer towards your goal. And if you're not getting closer, you're getting farther and farther away. That that day that you put off grinding towards your goal, or that day that you sleep in, or that day that you be lazy, is probably pushing your goal back farther than you think. Probably pushing your goal back a month behind, a month farther in advance, just because you skipped that one day. That one day of research that you were supposed to do, that one day of working on your business. You have to show up every single day, because you got to realize, once you realize that every single day is a test to either you pass or you keep going down the road of staying average, that's when you learn that this is not a game. You have to do this. This is an everyday thing. If you want to be in the top 1 percentile of life, you have to do things that are out of the normal, because that's what the top 1% do. The 99%, that's the normal. That's what they do. They sleep in, they party on the weekends, they have drinks, they don't take care of their diet, they go to the gym when they feel like it. But in order to get better and better yourself and to reach that top percentile or wherever you want to get to in life, you have to do the unaveraged things. You have to do the hard things. You have to wake up and do the things that people don't want to do. You have to take the cold showers. You have to get up at 5 in the morning. You have to go to the gym every day. You have to eat healthy when you have a bunch of other choices besides you. You have to stay locked in. You have to work on your business when your friends are partying. You have to work on a YouTube channel when everybody's out there drunk. You have to lock in, because in order to get to where you want to get to, you cannot do the same things that you was doing in the past. Because I remember this quote and I remember this forever. If you want a different harvest, you have to grow a different seed, or you have to host a different seed. What that means is that you cannot do the same things that you've been doing and expect a different result. If you've been smoking, drinking, masturbating, going to the club, how can you expect to get better with women, get better in life, to make more money, doing the same things? You see that all doing all them bad habits wasn't getting you that before. So why would it just magically give you that now? You have to cut all that aside. You have to make better habits. You have to wake up early. You have to research. You have to work on yourself. You have to meditate. You have to work towards your goal. Because one thing you're going to realize is that nothing happens overnight. Yeah, when people hit success, it may look like it happens overnight, but I can promise you 100% that they went through trials and tribulation. They took a bunch of losses behind closed doors before they got that one big W. But it makes it seem like, oh, they just got it overnight, because that's what you seen. You ain't see this. You don't know their story. You ain't see the times where they took 1,000 losses. You ain't see the time where they fell over and over again, where they fell on their butt over and over again. How many music videos flopped? How much money they invested in themselves that they didn't get back? You ain't seen none of that. All you seen is when they won. So therefore, you think it happens overnight. When you try something and you realize, oh, I'm gonna lock in, and you lock in for a day or two, and you don't see the results that they see, you ready to quit. You ready to throw the towel in. You go to the gym a week and you ready to have a six pack and be lifting like crazy, but you've only been to the gym for a week, not knowing these people have been in the gym for years, 3-4 years to get their physique, 3-4 years to maintain that muscle strength, that muscle memory. So you have to remember, like, this stuff does not happen overnight. And every day that you wake up is a test. It's a test to either wake up early or sleep in. And you know what sleeping in gets you. It's a test to um, work on your goal or be lazy and watch Netflix. You know what being lazy watching Netflix gets you. It's a test to, I'm saying, work. I don't know, bro. Every single day is a test, and you are granted with choices that can either push you towards your goal or push your goal 5-6 months in advance away. And it's going to be to a point where you push your goal so far away that it's unattainable. You done pushed back so far. You done slacked off so hard to the point where your goal is now unreachable. And that's why I say we don't have the time that we think we have, because you never know when our time may come. You don't know when your time will come to win in life, and you don't know your time to come when to die. So with that being said, like we have like time is the most important thing in this world because something that you cannot get back. Wasted time is worse than wasted money. So if you waste an hour of your time, you will never get that back. If you waste $1,000, you can make $10,000 the next day. And that's just how crazy life is. And that's how valuable time is. And that's why you have to be careful who you surround yourself with. You have to be careful with who you're spending your time with on a daily basis because unconsciously not knowing these people are wasting your time and pushing you farther and farther from your goal. They're keeping you from your goal. They're keeping you from expanding that big dream you that you got or that one goal that you want to work towards. Your friends are keeping you back from that. Yes, I know your friend, the people that you see around every day, they're affecting your mindset. They're affecting your habits. They're affecting every single thing you do. And your habits, your mindset, all of that has parts to play into you getting closer towards your goal and you being successful or getting to that 1% in life. You have to realize when you want to get up there and you want to reach that 1%, that being the 1% is having 100 people in the room and you coming out on top, the one that wins out of 100 people. That is not an easy thing to do. Out of 100 people, you win and defeat everybody, not second, not third, but everybody, all 100 people, that you come out on top. That's what being the 1% means. With that being said, you cannot work like the rest of the 100 people in that room. You have to be crazy enough. You have to be delusional enough to think that you can be 1%. You have to be like, you have to have a crazy enough work ethic that you're outworking 99 other people to get to that 1%. And that's what anything in life. That's what going to the gym. That's what content creation. That's what owning a business or owning a store, like, or running a clothing brand. Like all of that, everything in life is competitive. Like everything that you want, somebody else wants it. And everything that you're not working for, somebody else is working for it. And if you think you're working, there's somebody out there working 10 times harder than you. I can guarantee you, there's somebody out there that's working 10 times harder. And there's nothing you can do about it. And in the end, when it comes down to y'all two, they're gonna win every single time because you don't want it as bad as you think you do. So with that being said, man, every single day that you wake up, you have to go after it. You have to be delusional. You have to say that I can achieve anything I put my mind to, regardless of the outcome, regardless of what I have right now. I know if I want this within due time, if I work hard enough and I put in enough work and I prepare myself, that I will be able to get that goal like no other man will. So that being said, you cannot like just say stuff and just hope that they happen. You have to put the work in behind it. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna have a 6 pack in 2 months." No, you have to be in the gym. You have to work on your abs every single day. You have to watch what you're eating. You have to make sure you don't have no cheat meals. You have to lock in on yourself. That being said, man, I love all y'all boys. Keep working. We're on the way up, man. I love y'all. 10K on the way.